Good morning, crew. Happy Tuesday. Today's live is all about creating the perfect meal, and you're in my kitchen because I want to show you how easy it can be to put together a meal. Of course, if you're doing some food prep on Sunday or at the beginning of the week, midweek, whenever it works best for you, it is so convenient to bulk food prep. I've got sweet potatoes, beef burgers, I've got some shredded chicken, some zucchini that is cut up. I've also got potatoes, and I do have some cauliflower here that I end up putting in my air fryer. It's my favorite way to eat cauliflower. So this isn't pre-made because I just make it as I go. But the key to making quote unquote perfect meal is to simply think about having a protein, think about having a smart carb. So that's something like rice or potatoes or sweet potatoes, having some fiber. So that looks like a vegetable of choice, and a healthy fat. And I've got some documents here and I'm gonna share these with all of you. And if you've been in my program for a while, this won't be the first time that you see these documents. How to create your perfect meal. You choose one ingredient from each category: veggie, protein, smart carbs, and healthy fats. And if you are somebody like me who loves to have something sweet after meals, and then you choose a piece of fruit. And it's honestly as simple as that. I think we just overcomplicate things from a nutrition standpoint, and it really doesn't have to be that way. You do not have to go out and search for complex recipes. If you focus on single ingredient foods like I have here, you cannot go wrong. I'll also be sharing this sheet with you afterwards as well. Simple meal planning. I've got proteins, fiber, your veggies, your smart carbs, healthy fats, some different sauces and extras that you can add. If you choose one or maybe two different veggies to create your meal, again, so simple. Print out this sheet, have this sheet as reminders, because it's just going to make your life so much easier. And I've even got a little diagram on the bottom here for portions. If you are not tracking your food, your hand is a fantastic measuring tool. So how easy it is to put together a balanced meal. I've got a bunch of pre-made burgers. I make those every single week, freaking delicious. So burger, about the size of the palm of my hand. There's my protein. Potatoes, I will often cut these up and pan fry them in some butter. So that would be my fat and my smart carbs. So potatoes, honestly, like a handful of potatoes, you're probably not gonna be handling your food like that, but as a visual, let's see, I typically eat 150 grams, but of course, I eat a lot of food. Guess what, you guys? It's 154. So almost spot on. So there's your measuring tool for your, as your hand. You don't have a scale. And I know in the summertime, I've said this before, like we are on the road, we're traveling, maybe you're eating out more often, you're camping, whatever it might be. You absolutely can still stay on track with your healthy eating by just having these two things around, and they go everywhere with you. Now, vegetables. I have been really focusing on my fiber intake, and I have to tell you guys, like I feel so good. So what I will typically do is, about a quarter of my plate is protein, about a quarter of my plate is smart carbs, and then the other half will be vegetables. And I'm just showing you, this is kind of a lot of white here, what a meal could look like. And then if we add butter, I'm not gonna cut up any butter, but let's just use Brazil nuts because I have Brazil nuts as a fat. And if I, typically, it's about the size of your thumb. So if I had about 3 Brazil nuts, that would be my serving of fat. And here is my balanced meal, like easy peasy, but obviously you can mix and match, right? Your protein can be chicken. It can be a piece of fish. Like I said, your carbs, this could be rice. This could be a serving of pasta. This could be sweet potatoes. I also prep sweet potatoes and have those ready to go. Your vegetables, I think you know the drill. There are many different vegetables and I'm encouraging you to eat as many different colors as possible. And at this time of year, there are so many delicious vegetables. I love that I can just go to my garden box and pull out some beets and air fry some beets. And then of course, fruits. Like if you want something sweet, you cannot go wrong with fruit. Delicious. It's not too much sugar. I know I've heard that before, but I'm watching my sugar intake. There's so much fiber in this that it's actually going to slow down the absorption of sugar. And often if you are saying that fruit has too much sugar and you end up having cravings for sugar and maybe you end up having chocolate instead, well, you would have probably been better off having that piece of fruit just because of the micronutrients, the minerals, the potassium, the fiber as well. And of course, carbs. Like we all need carbs, even as we age. And we tend to have more issues with gaining weight due to several factors. It's not just your hormones. You need carbs to keep your metabolism strong. You need carbs to keep your thyroid strong. And that's where I'm going with this, is that I see so many women with low functioning thyroids, and it's because of yo-yo dieting. It's because of cutting carbs. It's because of under eating. It's not because of the carbs. So let me know if you have questions. I'm going to be sharing those 2 documents with you. I did share this one last week. It was, I believe, a 6 or 7 page document titled Your Guide to Portion Sizes and Grocery Shopping. So lots of tools are coming your way. I would definitely encourage you to print out this simple meal planning sheet because it's so easy. You can use it as a grocery list. Pick and choose some things to create different meals throughout the week. Okay, that's it for today. Have a good day.